A journalism graduate of the University of Texas, Millie Dalrymple worked in the Adjutant General's office in Austin during the early part of World War II. In 1943, upon learning her husband had been shot down in a bomber over Europe, Dalrymple decided to learn to fly and joined the Women Air Force Service Pilots. Trained in Sweetwater, the WASPs provided a vital service by ferrying military planes across the United States in support of the war effort. Ms. Dalrymple was recently awarded a Congressional Gold Medal for her actions.
Well, I was at the office. I was working in the Adjutant General office, and I used to go to the office early, write bill, then go to work. And then one day, my mother came into the office with a telegram in her hand, and I hadn't heard from Bill in 2 weeks, and my birthday had passed without any word from him, and when I saw the telegram, I knew. And she handed it to the colonel I was working for. But after I read it, I just breathed a sigh of relief, because it was not that he had been killed, it was that he was missing. And I knew he'd be fine, because he was such a great guy, and he'd find a way to get home. But he didn't. His plane was damaged by flak. I had letters from his friends, and they in combat with him, and they described his February the 4th flight. His plane had been damaged, I'm reading this, by flak over a target, a German ball-bearing plane, and he couldn't keep up with the rest of the formation. He dropped back and radioed he would seek cloud cover. The bombers had to stay together to protect each other with their gunners. And when one of them was injured and dropped out of the formation, they were targets for all of the fighters, German fighters. So they wrote and told me that his bomber had been hurt and they injured, and they thought he might have been able to reach the English Channel, but apparently he didn't.
How long was it before you got final word?
Oh, about a month. I returned to work and got the telegram. He was missing in action, but I had gotten letters from the other boys, other young men in his fight, to say that at best he was a German prisoner, and at worst he had crashed into the North Sea. So I decided that I read an article about women's flying, and I decided if Bill wasn't coming home soon, that's what I would do. So I did.